field. Pradip sir joined TS in the year 1974. He has served Theosophical Society tirelessly in various capacities, such as he was council member of Indian section, Varanasi, from 2008 to 2011. And presently, he is executive committee member since 2011. He has also served as Assistant General Secretary of Indian Section. In 2020, appointed as National Lecturer, Indian Section, Theosophical Society. In 2021, selected as Program Coordinator of the Indian Section. He is doing outstanding work in this field. We are benefiting a lot by his innovative ideas and by his dedicated work. He has been conferred with Radha Barner Award in 2022 for his selfless services. With these words, I invite Pradip Sarji for his presentation. Pradip Sarji.
Yes. Okay. Good evening. Namaskar. We will start with a prayer to the Supreme Teacher who are behind the Theosophical Society. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Tasmai Sri Gurave Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Dear brethren, in fact, because of the program we are continuing, sir, sometimes we have to adjust ourselves because the program is based on speakers who are available. Sometimes they are not available. So this program which I had presented and I am going to present because of some speakers at relevant time are not available and are not available. So that is the reason this presentation, actually it was made earlier, now it is second part. While going through internet, I found that there is a book, Duties of Theosophist. It was actually three speeches delivered during the international convention held at the time in Lucknow. So first part is relating to the duties of Theosophist towards religion. So I will try to complete the second part today, relating to theosophist of duties of theosophists towards religion. Very interesting facts Dr. Ani Besant given to us. It was in the 1923 or early 1920s when she delivered lectures. Even if it is more than 100 years, you will mark this the time and situation at that time, 100 years back, is somewhat similar at present also. So, what is the, maybe there are more theosophists, but as a member of Theosophical Society, what our duties towards the religion, whether it is Muslim religion, Christian religion, Buddhism, or Hindus? Because we all know that all sources of all religion is one. That is the reason we are told Theosophy is the mother of all religions. So, in this short introduction, I am going to present the PowerPoint, which is I have prepared for you all. Oh, sorry. Yes, yes. Now it is ready for each and everyone to go through what we have discussed or I have presented through PPT. In a last class, it was the knowledge of Him, means knowledge of ultimate reality or God or whatever name we can give, Narayana, Vedantist, or Hindus Narayana, or ultimate reality theosophy says, or Allah, different names for one entity. The knowledge of Him by whom all else is known. That is one important point we discuss. Then God within our heart, God within shall illuminate the world without. God within shall illuminate the world without. So, just for all of us, I am just taking you back where we left, just recollecting the important points which we have presented or we have discussed. No teacher is wanted. Here, no guide is necessary. To go within, to go within. No teacher is necessary. No guide is necessary. Animation says. At that time, particular time, when the all teacher preparing Krishnamurti to deliver certain teachings through Krishnamurti to the world. Exactly same thing. It was uh, presented through animation. In fact, it was presented in the year 1916, 41st, 41st anniversary of the Theosophical Society held at Lucknow. So the people of Lucknow, Theosophy members should be aware that in 1916, there was a 41st convention was held at that time in Lucknow. So next fourth point, the light shines within. Light shines within. Every man that comes into the world, and that light shines in the heart of every one of you. The light is shine within our heart. Every man who has who come to the world, that light is within us. Then even to call it knowledge, someone said that God's knowledge, Atma Vidya is knowledge, uh, Brahma Vidya is a knowledge, Theosophy is knowledge. That is not correct. To call it knowledge, Paravidya is knowledge. That is not correct. Animation says you should be aware of it. Even to call it knowledge is an accommodation, and see the words, accommodation to the weakness of human thought. For knowledge implies the knower and the object. Knower and the object, which is known. Suppose you are observing a flower. Flower is the object. So the object here is God, Almighty, ultimate reality in Theosophy. We are told that ultimate reality, Param Brahm, Narayana. If you say it is it is a knowledge, it is an object, it is wrong. Knowledge implies the knower and the object is known, and knowledge is the link between the knower and the object. When you are the part of that object, when you are part of the Param Brahma, ultimate reality and Narayana, how can you are saying that is knowledge? So, so we should not say it is a knowledge. Then next point. There is no nor, there is no nor, there is no object. The seeker realizes God. He does not know him. It is realization and not knowledge. So it is realization and not knowledge. He does not know him. And the seeker realizes God. Those who say, I know him, they know him not. Those among us say that I know God. Actually, he does not know God. He is not to be known, but to be realized. He is not to be seen outside, but to enter within. There it is realization of identity. The known and the knower are the one. Man realizes himself and feels that he is God. That is the great proclamation that theosophy, that is the great proclamation that theosophy in the midst of skeptical materialistic West, and that the great secret that the sages have taught, which every God illuminated man has ever proclaimed. Theosophy came to reproclaim the ancient truth and to tell man once again that all might find the highest by realizing the self within. So, Theosophy came to reproclaim the ancient truth and to tell men once again that all might find the highest by realizing self within. That is the great message of Theosophy. That message comes once from more from the source of all scriptures, all revelations. Next, that might brotherhood of the lovers, brotherhood of the lovers and the guardian of men, whoever guide our fluttering steps, whoever overshadow the world with their protection and their love. It is the white brotherhood who are protecting us and who are helping us in our spiritual journey. The Theosophical Society is the only latest messenger from that same great brotherhood, on the last of many messengers, and looking forward to a greater messenger that shall come for this society, charged with the treasure of the ancient gnosis. Mysticism, then Anniversary, this Paravidya, Aparavidya, she classified this, what is mysticism, what is Veda, what is Paravidya. Mysticism is the only scientific form of religion, she says. Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita said that all the Vedas to an enlightened Brahman are as useful as a tank in a land covered with water. No man wants a tank where water is everywhere. No man wants a tank where water is everywhere. What is necessary? Suppose everywhere there is water, you need not require pot to collect water because water is available. When knowledge is everywhere, means you are full of knowledge. What is necessary? Like that Mahatmas, they are all knowing person, future, past, present, everything known, open book for them. So no books is necessary, no Vedas, Upanishad, Gitas are necessary for them. Same thing Krishnamurti says, he has not read any books, Veda, Upanishad, Gita. Krishnamurti never read anything. So also many ancient sages, they never gone through any school teaching, scripture, the revelation, the knowledge well up within them. So the enlightened Brahman, this slide says, enlightened Brahman, the knower of Brahma needs no revelation of written words, for God has revealed himself within. Today morning we have a discussion after completion of a ES retreat at ES class at Bhubaneswar. We discuss in self culture. Dr. I.K. Tamini, many things, particularly revelation comes from within. So God has revealed himself within. So to the mystic, no sacred books were any value. Krishnamurti, no book is needed. In a book which Dr. Gita Jaikumar, she presented very interesting in the 1927 or 26, while Krishnamurti presenting during the international convention, all of a sudden the higher force entered and he started dictating, revealing what is for the world. So here, suppose a mystic like Krishnamurti, what books is necessary for him? So the mystic, no sacred books were any value, no scriptures were of any use, for he had knowledge within himself. And of what use to him a knowledge from without? So there is no knowledge is necessary for him. Then we will go to the next slide, slide number 26. This we find wherever there is mysticism or theosophy or paravidya, call it what you will, there men are at one. They are not disputing about the truths of religion. Whether you call it paravidya, mysticism or theosophy, uh, there is no distinction about the truths of religion. The distinction, division, quarrel, all at the lower level, at the lower types of human being. They are not developed at the up to the higher level. They are there disturbance creating. We fight over dogmas because they are partial intellectual presentments of the truth. But none fights over religious experience, which is the same for everyone in the East or West. The same for everyone in Asia, Europe, or in America, like the light of the one sun that shines on all. These are the words of Anivesad. Very interesting, challenging for all of us to pursue it. Then slide number 27. Mysticism, the true shines of the soul, is not also able to furnish mysticism. And so the mystic stands on a foundation that nothing can shake. Every scriptures may be torn into pieces, but the inner light can reveal them once again. Every temple, every torch, every mosque may crumble into fragments, but the prophets of the temple, church, or mosque who made those temple, church, mosque can have them rebuilt on the old foundation. So there is no destruction, demolition of the paravidya or theosophy or mysticism. Because you cannot destroy. Destruction is within the time and space, which is beyond the time and space. How can you destroy it? Otherwise, you say, because it is the knowledge very accommodate to in order to accommodate, we can say it is knowledge, but it is within every one of us. So which cannot be destroyed. So we'll go to the next slide. This we find wherever mysticism, the true science of the soul, is not also able to furnish honest. Now the duty of theosophist. Now the now the duty of theosophist. Sorry, I missed one. The essence of religion is eternal. Yes, that is slide number 28. The essence of religion is eternal. The Vedas, the true knowledge, is ever said to be eternal. Not the written parchments, not the printed books, but the knowledge that is behind them. The Vedas does not belong to Hindu alone. Here, Dr. Anivesan, clear-cut message given to world, particularly to Hindus, those who are claiming that Vedas belong to us. Vedas means the knowledge behind the scriptures. The knowledge does not belong to Hindu alone. It belongs to the every religion, every race, to the future as well as to the past humanity. It is a deathless fount of spiritual inspiration which will flow as long as man himself endures. That is the Vedas. Now the duty of theosophist, we can say duty of the members of Theosophical Society. As regards the destruction of materialism is practically accomplished, that lies behind us. What is our duty in the years that lie in front of us? In order to answer that question, you must try to realize where humanity is standing at the present time. So, members of Theosophical Society, now we have time, we have to realize where we stand. The world is rent with a fruitful, frightful war. Now you can see everywhere we are expecting war or third world war. War is going on between countries and countries. So that is a frightful war world is. Next slide. Man is battling against man with every assistant that science turned to the most demonical ends can furnish for human destruction. So here there is some thing Dr. Anivesan presented towards science. She referred the work of Epicnet, then editor of Pioneer, pressed for information which should help the more rapid growth of the science. Epicnet, a keen man, keen intellect, a man of great culture, he desired to recommend to the master the teachings of theosophy by giving proofs to the then skeptical world. But he did not realize that the proof of religion is within. In fact, Epicnet, the editor of Pioneer, was a lay disciple, means in a probation period of discipleship, not accepted as a disciple. He did not realize that the proof of religion is within and not without, that religion rests on spiritual, not on material basis. That it is a great tree whose roots are in heaven and whose branches spread abroad below in the world of man. The master given the reply to Epicnet. will give no proof for the helping of science until the human conscience has developed to a higher point than it has reached at present. So Mahatma refused to give proof of their knowledge, of their power. So we'll go to the next slide. Very different is the duty of theosophist today towards religion from the duty that was his in the years that lie behind. Same thing applied to us. Our duty towards the religion. You had, as I said, to restore the knowledge of God, which the West called mysticism, East called Paravidya. Aparavidya means everything given in books, scriptures, words of teachers, everything is aparavidya. Paravidya is within ourselves. That is the knowledge of God. We have to restore it. Then you have to take the doctrine of. So our duty, the first duty of theosophist towards religion is to restore the Paravidya, go within. Enough we have given, learned from enough from the scriptures. Now it is time to go within, to look within, know thyself. Many things have given us to spread. Now the second point, then you have to take to the West the doctrine of karma and reincarnation, which the West had forgotten, which to some extent were ignored in the East. They all sing inside of a great teacher. They know that what is going to happen after 100 years. They know that the world is moving very fast, materialistic world, scientific world, moving very fast. West, they have already forgotten this divine laws, karma, reincarnation. In the East, we have forgotten, you have ignored. Now you see the present generation, present humanity, how they are going, going or doing their work. You have to observe what they are doing. So we'll go to the next slide. Slide number 33. Just giving an example how karma works, animation in that pamphlet. Principle of karma by Hindus. No longer are Hindus sitting in front of karma, folding his hand, saying it is my karma, and I cannot help it. That is gone. What one would see is the Hindu facing his karma and saying, yes, that is my karma. I made it in the past and I will change it in the present. I am the one that made it. I created it by my thought, by my wishes, by my actions. I am still doing the same thing by my thinking, willing, acting self. That which I made, I will change. That which I made badly, I will remake well today. I will remake well today. This is the present situation demands that Hindus or the Indians or the eastern side of the people, they should know it. Next slide. Karma is no longer a paralyzing force. Karma is no longer a paralyzing force. It is an inspiring strength. We realize that we are the creator of the present. Creator of the present. Can remodel it with our larger energy, our stronger will, and with the suffering of the past changed into the power of the present. Next, I have highlighted more. That is the way we look at karma now. That is very largely the work of Theosophical Society among you. So, first thing, Paravidya, Aparavidya, know the knowledge we should go within. That is the first work of the Theosophist, member of Theosophist towards religion. Second is to spread this karma, reincarnation, oneness of life to the whole humanity, to all the world, to the West particular. And to do that, we should be aware of that knowledge. We should know what is the divine laws which preparing or making the evolution to continue. So we'll go to the next slide, slide number 35. Theosophy for India has made that sense of the dignity of man, which realizes that because man is God, there is nothing that the will of man cannot eventually do. So it has become a reviver of the realities of religion. I grant we have nothing to add to the great faiths of the East, but we have to win people to realize that the Western knowledge of religion is less than the Eastern, and that the Eastern must justify themselves. Anyway, though she belongs to the Western world, but she is completely, say to say, Hindus and Indians. So here she clearly mentions the Eastern must justify themselves. If we will ignorant of everything, we cannot spread. A ignorant doctor cannot treat a patient like that. By our study, meditation, selfless service, we can justify the Western world. So the next slide. The revival of religion is necessary for all future progress, and the message of the coming, and here another third duty given to us, given to the members of Theosophical Society, message of the coming of the teacher, world teacher, the Jagat Guru, or any other name that you like to call him by. That coming of the teacher is the latest message that the Theosophical Society has given to the world. That we, the members of Theosophical Society, should speak to the world, that the coming of the world teacher again. At that time, 1916, 1916, there was preparation going on. Krishnamurti was taken to astral world and given teachings. So Krishnamurti himself also admitted also, and also many of the followers, that the teachings given by Krishnamurti is actually belong to Lord Maitreya, the world teacher. So he is coming. The Jagat Guru is coming. For him we are looking, for him we are looking, for him we are striving to prepare. And the duty of Theosophist in religion today is to spread the knowledge of coming of the world teacher, knowledge which is gradually permeating the world of men today. That is also duty. So next is slide number 37. The religion of the world are beginning to realize that there must be coming of some supreme religious teacher. The religions of the world are beginning to realize. Religions means Hindu, Muslim, Christian, and also other religions. They are beginning to realize that there is coming of the supreme religious teacher. The Christians begins to call these days of agony about the returning of Christ. The Muslim is speaking in his feeling of sorrow. I will not say despair, for Islam never despair, but feeling the pressure of terrible condition of the time. He also speaks of the coming helper who will strengthen and preserve their faith. Muslims are of this view of coming of the a supreme helper. Next slide. Among the Buddhists, you will find in Burma tens of thousands who are looking for the coming of the Bodhisattva Buddha to be known as Maitreya Buddha. He is coming, means Jagat Guru is coming. For among the Hindus also there is spreading the belief out of the knowledge of their own scripture that the gathering of the forces of evil professes the coming of the embodied force of good. There is some higher force is coming. It is also belief of the Hindus. So religions believe the coming of the world teacher. So the special work that we have to do for religion means special work for the member of Theosophical Society to do for religion beyond the spreading of the message of the coming of the teacher is to proclaim that with all the energy that we can, the unity of religions, to live it as well as to speak it. So it is very easy to say that a world teacher is coming. But a difficult part is unity of religions, to live it as well as to speak it. So what is true religion? Animation, Dr. Animesh says, all religions are only the outer form. All religions are the outer form. It is the realization of the oneness of life, which is the core point in a theosophical society. First principle is, first objective, to form the nucleus of a universal brotherhood without distinction of caste, creed, sex, color. This is the universal brotherhood. It is a Mahatma mentioned that in one of his letter. It is the fact in nature, fact in nature. So that is oneness of life. So we are one with God. We are part of the Param Brahman, part of the Narayana, God, ultimate reality, whatever name you can. Therefore, we are one with every child of God. Every child of God, we are one with. Whether that child is Russian or Ukrainian or that is Venezuela, people of Venezuela, all these things are because these people, either Trump or Putin or anyone, they don't understand this philosophy. When you realize that one with every child of God, we are one with every child of God, with every son of man, the whole world will be changed. Anyway, let's go to the next slide. So that is our special religious duty today for members of Theosophical Society. Not only to say it, but to live it. Not only to talk about it, but to practice it. That the Hindus and Muslim, Hindu and Muslims shall join hands as sons of God. That whatever we have a larger position, whether it be of knowledge of anything else, we shall share them with those who are poorest in things of which we have the most. So, all people of the world belong to any religion, say join together. Clear cut message or animation given to the humanity that we join all together, which we have a knowledge of more. Suppose we have a knowledge of more in one angle, we can share it with the other religion people. So also the religion given or or the philosophy or the science given by them, we should accept it. That is the reason in golden stairs, many things even given to us to accept from anything which is helpful to us. So, to realize that brotherhood does not go upwards, seeking equality with our superiors, but it goes downwards to lift up our inferiors until they stand on the same level as that on which we stand ourselves. Clear cut instruction for each members of Theosophical Society. We will not go for equality to become the equality with our superiors, but it goes downwards to lift our inferiors until they stand on the same level as that of which we stand ourselves. Suppose if we have any knowledge, we can share with, we can help others to go up. That then is our great duty, the unity of all religions, the unity of man. That is our great duty. It was said of the old Hindu that he slept religion, ate religion, thought religion, lived religion. This is the word of Hindus, according to the Max Muller said. Then slide number 42. That is true, that must come back. And not only to the Hindus, but to every religious mind. Every religious mind, what should be? We should slept religion, ate religion, thought religion, lived religion. This is wording of Anivesant. That is true and that must come back not only to the Hindus but to the every religious mind. In Theosophical Society, there are 7 religions and every member either belong to this religion or that religion. So they have to think over it. You are religious in the temple, you see the wordings of the animation. Temple, you must be religious in the marketplace. You are religious in the puja room, you must be religious in the court as a vakil, pleading, as a judge giving judgment, as a doctor healing, as a soldier fighting, as a merchant trading. You must be religious right through, or else you have no true religion. A simple sentence. How how it is helpful to each member of Theosophical Society, though belong to different religions. So, but man is one. Why it is so? Man is one. He cannot divide He cannot divide himself into watertight compartments and give a little bit of himself to his merchandise, another little bit of himself to his politics, another little bit of himself to his religion, another little bit of himself to his home. So man is one. He cannot divide himself, this, that, to to business, to politics, to religion, to his home. So all is one, he said. The whole man must be in every place. And the duty he does at any special moment is the duty that the circumstances around him call upon him to fulfill. This is the duty. So, the last slide. The religious man should work. Sorry. The religious man should work at that which the world of the movement needs most. So, member of Theosophical Society should work at that which the world of the movement needs most. The religious man should seek the divine will for the nation as well as for the individual and follow out that will as best he can. Last slide, last sentence. Only when we are thoroughly religions, when religion permits every thought, when religion permits every activity, when religion permits every word, only then will the theosophist do his duty to religion. And the duty of theosophist is the duty of every religious man. So, our duty, first duty is we be religion or religious in our thought, every activity, every word, then only our duty will be towards the religion. The duty of theosophist is the duty of every religious man. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and clear exposition on the subject. Now the forum is open for discussion. I would like to say a few sentences
Yes.
which I understood. You said the essence of the talk is that no teacher or guide is necessary for self-realization. We are supposed to dive into the deepest realm of our higher self because the revelation come from within only. And the second point is there is no difference in the esoteric aspect of all religions. It is said by Annie Besant in her book, The Seven Great Religions. So I have noted those two important points. I wanted to share it, which I understood. Now the forum is open for discussion. Members can ask question, or if they want to add something, they are most welcome. Lokhande ji, Vimal ji, do you want to say something or ask something?
Oh, sorry, I am not. Okay. Now you can
Vimal
change. Yes.
ji, Vimal
Hello.
ji or Lokhande ji.
Yes. Sorry, I was. Yes, Madhav ji, you can now change it.
सुषमा जी, जो
जी।
एनी बेसेंट जी ने जो लिखा है रिलीजियस के बारे में, वो स्वयं सिद्ध है और इस तरह की अपेक्षाएं हम थियोसॉफी के स्टूडेंट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन दुनिया का चित्र कुछ अलग है। और हाल ही में जो प्रदीप जी ने रशिया और यूक्रेन युद्ध, इसके बारे में जो जिक्र किया, एक्चुअल थियोसॉफी जो कहती है उसके विपरीत ही नजर आ रहा है। और ये काल की महिमा है, काल की महिमा है कि ऐसा हो रहा है जो बियॉन्ड कंट्रोल है हमारे। लेकिन हम स्टूडेंट के नाते इस विचारधारा को अपने जीवन में हमेशा बनाए रखने का प्रयास करेंगे, तो ही हम मेंबर ऑफ थियोसॉफिकल सोसाइटी सिद्ध होंगे। धन्यवाद। बहुत अच्छा रहा, वो डीप और बहुत आज के युग में आवश्यक ऐसे हिदायतें एनिवेजन जी ने दी है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
माधव जी।
नमस्ते सर। यहाँ पे सर आगे बढ़ने के लिए गाइडेंस की तो जरूरत पड़ती है। जब कुछ रियलाइज होने लगता है तब रियलाइजेशन कम विद इन वाली बात होती है। मेरा क्या, आप बताइए क्या बात है, गाइडेंस क्यों जरूरत नहीं है? ठीक है सर, क्यों नहीं?
गाइडेंस मतलब ओके, नो, गाइडेंस जरूरत है इनिशियल स्टेज में। सपोज बट द टाइम इज to go within you. Nobody will take you there. It is you who will take it, who will help you to go within you. So I'm giving an example. So when you are a child, when you start writing, you require rolling papers to write letters beautiful. Or you met with an accident, your leg fracture, so you need a stick to move. But when you are fit enough, you don't require any sticks, or you don't require any rolling paper, because you are, so the time has initially you require scriptures, that is all opera vidya. Here animation says it is all opera vidya. So you required initially some vidyas, but to realize that God, that you are a part of that Godhood, that Param Brahma, so you have to go deep down within yourself. So while going deep down within yourself, you have won your limitation. How to cross the limitation, it is up to you. If you go through different scriptures, all belong to the first-hand knowledge of that great rishis, whether it is Vyasadeva or Krishna or any scriptures you will go. That is not your knowledge. When you go deep within you, then you can realize your own, once you are the part of Param Brahma or ultimate reality. So for that, you don't require any guide, they have mentioned here. You required initially, so to say, but the moment you are strong enough, moment you are fit enough to write in plain paper, or without sticks you can move, so that time you required no guidance. And that is the reason Madhavji, after second initiation, the high abyss is there. So in that case, no guru is there. You have to yourself start walking, means walking inward. No guru is there to help you. Help is given to you sufficiently. Now it is time to move inwards with your own. So that is the reason Anivesant clearly said it, that no guidance is required when you are, of course, she did not mention when you are fit to travel on your own. I think anyone can share. Madhavji always insisting why guidance is always necessary. But do you require rolling paper to write now, or do you require when you are fit? Do you require any medicine, you stop medicine, like that.
हम हम पास्ट लाइफ में भी तो ये सब गाइडेंस ले चुके होते हैं ना, जैसे कृष्ण मूर्ति जी है, उन्होंने पास्ट लाइफ में तो ये सब स्क्रिप्चर वगैरह पढ़े होंगे।
हाँ हाँ,
और जैसे इसमें मास्टर जी ने भी एक जगह कहा ना, नन ऑफ यू कैन बी सो ब्लाइंड एज टू सपोज दैट दिस इज योर फर्स्ट डीलिंग विथ थियोसॉफी।
yes,
यानी कि
yes,
श्योरली
yes.
यू मस्ट रियलाइज दैट it would be the same as to say that effort came without causes। इसका मतलब आप पास्ट लाइफ में आप कर चुके हैं, इसलिए थियोसॉफी में आए हैं। तो वो
हम्म।
नॉलेज अगर किसी को उसको आगे बढ़ जाता है, तब उसको किसी गाइडेंस की
हाँ,
जरूरत नहीं है,
तब
ऐसा मेरा।
गाइडेंस दरकार नहीं, यही तो बात बता रहे हैं ना। द सेम थिंग दे आर टेलिंग दैट, जैसा बच्चे माँ को बोलते हैं, माँ माँ बोलते हैं, बच्चे बोलते हैं माँ बोलते हैं, कितना बार बोलते हैं। सो यू हैव टू स्टैंड अलोन on your own feet. Initially it is required. Initially in our past lives we have taken. Not that Krishnamurti or Surdas, Kabir, so they have completed most of their journey. So now they don't require any text, because already it is coming well up within their heart. So that is the reason. So they don't require any text. You cannot guide, or you cannot say that, or you cannot help any person who is already well up in a knowledge. That is the reason Krishnamurti says we don't require any, he has not read any book, any scripture, Veda, Gita, he has not read. So whatever you tell, it is correct. But time is there when you have to leave everything to go deep down. So that is the reason it is, he has mentioned, she has mentioned that is Apara Vidya. And you have to go relied upon Paravidya, means own strength, how to go inside. Yes, Bimalji coming up again. Yes, Bimalji.
Yeah, and just the core of this actually text is the religion without any prayer. This type of religion is a different type of religion. We always assume religion connected to temples, praying, rituals, but this is totally different what Annie Besant is saying. What is our responsibility to religion is to look inward, look for that divine light inside, at the same time realize karma and reincarnation, and then also realize unity. So all of it is connected to realizations. All of it is self realizations. None of it is coming from outside. Everything from outside you can get few things, but not this inner understand, inner para knowledge of that divinity. So that is the main beauty of this text.
Yes, yes, yes.
In India, we have so much of religion, but this is not the same religion. The word is totally different. What Annie Besant has used.
Yes, right.
That's all. Thank you, sir. Very nice. Thank you.
Yes,
Anyone else?
you can close.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir, once again. असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मा मृतम गमय. From the unreal lead us to the real, from darkness lead us to light, from death lead us to immortality. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
Yeah.
शांति शांति शांति. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Namaste to all.